Guys, deluded Guna, YouTube's and Golo Kante. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I'm pretty sure you're sick of the uploads and sick of my face. We know on Saturday 5 p.m. we play Everton. Now I don't know what the league is saying. I believe we're sixth. We're 3 points off Spurs. Obviously they're playing on Wednesday, as are Everton. So there's no point talking about the positions they're interchanging. But big talking point is going to be, and you can bet Sky Sports and all of them are going to waffle about it, is Theo Walcott. Instant return to the Emirates. Away from it, he's a professional guy, broadly speaking. He's going to want to show Arsenal why he was wrong to sell him and why Wenger should use him and why he's a good player and all of these things. Obviously, he'll respect us and he'll probably walk into the wrong change room initially, but that's what will happen. You don't want to mess with players that are galvanised, especially when they leave Arsenal. It might be Buki. And Big Sam don't like us already, so he might be feeding Walcott some mad thing. So he'll be itching to show stuff. So we've got to watch out in that aspect. Big Sam don't like us. Rooney hates us. You can bet Rooney somehow going to score against us. Like I said, at the time of writing this, Everton haven't won a game in the Premier League this season. Like I said, Wednesday, the time of recording this, they're playing Leicester. So whatever happens, happens. They lost to Liverpool in the FA Cup. They lost 4-0 against Spurs. They drew to United, I'm sure. No, who did they draw to? They drew to West Brom. They lost to United. So yeah, they've let in cheap goals like us. I believe we've made. We're near enough in it for the individual errors. Like we both do some nonsense. They've conceded some cheap goals this season. So have we. We need to have any hope of winning that. The likes of Ashley Williams, Phil Jagielka, John Joe Kelly, and Holgate. We need to get at them. Holgate and Kenny, I think they're decent players, but if the whole team's getting ripped, they're going to get ripped. And the senior players don't inspire them, don't coach them through games. As you saw when they lost 4-0 to Spurs, I remember that game vividly, to be honest with you. We need to take advantage of that. Their defence is probably low on confidence, like ours, generally speaking. Theirs has concentrations, as does ours. They're coming to the Emirates. We beat them here last year. We need to play on these sort of things, set the tempo early on. Hopefully, Aubameyang and Mkhitaryan and all of these things, and the crowd, for once, will be buzzing because guys will be about. Be the 12th man. They're not that good on their travels, to be honest with you. The stats might not back it up, but I just don't think Everton, a day away from home, after that Spurs thing. I'm being biased because of that fixture list. Everton fans know their club more than me. I could be wrong in that. I'd love to do the double against them, beating them home and away. Because if you remember last year, away from home at the end of last year, what happened? Both of us are poor on the travels. We've lost 6 away from home, so we're not that good, man. When we played them earlier in the season at their place at Goodison, it was 5-1. But if we remember the game, obviously on paper that looks like a mad result. But if we remember that game specifically, it's because we turned up in that second half. Lacazette, Alexis, Ramsey, Ozil, and someone else might have scored. Turned up in the second half and we banged them 5-1, and then my man scored. But they actually took the lead in that game because of silly individual errors. Like you saw already, we made silly individual errors in that game. So we need to avoid these things. Calvin Lewin, whether we think he's a good player or not, is going to chase down bodies. Rooney's got 11 goals this season. Nias, whether he starts or not, has got 7 set pieces with Gylfi Sigurdsson. We need to watch out. If the likes of Balassi and Theo, we know all about Theo. We know all about Theo Walcott. He's direct. He's going to have a go at us. He's going to try a thing. So we need to be educated in that. Not let him get into pockets. Not let him run in behind. Hell, double up against Theo Walcott. You know about him. So yeah, man, there's really not much more to be said in regards to them little stats and stuff. Lineup's a big one. I'm going to go with check and goal, but you guys know I don't think much of Ospina, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but Ospina might have to start instead of check on the basis of these poor performances. Real talk, check will probably play, so check. I'm going with Bellerin on the right. I'm going with Monreal on the left. I want Kohler, but realistically, Monreal is going to play. Kostafi and Mustafi and Koscielny, centre-halves, need to fix up. Hope we sign someone, but need to fix up. It won't happen. It'll probably be Xhaka, but Maitland-Niles in midfield with Jack Wilshere if he's fit, Ozil, and then in the front three, I'm going to go with Mkhitaryan, Aubameyang, and Lacazette. Obviously interchanging, and in real time, that will be a slightly different formation, but that's who I want to go with. I'm also thinking inside forwards. Does Lacazette become an inside forward, interchange with Aubameyang and Mkhitaryan and all of these guys and play on these sort of things and pretty combinations and Wenger ball? But who knows, man. And the fullbacks, if we go with 2 narrow forwards and stuff like that, like I'm saying, and make the front attacking options narrow, the fullbacks need to provide width, so width and attacking threat and direct down the line, so their fullbacks have something to defend. So do we pay Kohler in that aspect? So I don't know what's going to happen. Realistically, El Nene, Xhaka, and Iwobi will play. I don't think either three deserve their places in the side, to be honest with you. Or do we go with 3 at the back? If it was 3 at the back, I'll go with whoever you guys want in goal. I'll go with I'd probably throw in Chambers, Mustafi, Mustafi, Koscielny, Maitland-Niles, Wilshere, Ozil. On the left, Kola, so it's a 4 in real time. On the right, Mkhitaryan, so he's a midfielder. Ozil obviously there, and Lacazette and Aubameyang. Obviously, in real time it will look different. And if a team can defend, it doesn't matter. There's 4 defenders, like I said. I managed to fit that in. You guys know I love stability. But yeah, the first option I named is what we'll likely go with. But yeah, man, guys, deluded Guna. Arsenal versus Everton, the preview. We know what we need to do come Saturday, 5 p.m. I'm out. Get in the comments, subscribe, and like I said, apologies in my last couple of vids because YouTube and these things weren't agreeing with me and decided to mess up the sound. What can you do with technology? But we keep going. I'm out.